Hey, Skipper, tough about the result, but I want to start by asking you about the elbow to the head. What happened there?
Which one? To him?
No, to you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've had worse than that. The missus gives me worse than that.
Was it a foul? Should have been called?
No. I don't think it was. It was just a coming together. But I thought you were meant to blow the whistle if it's a head injury, and they carried on. So, but that's the only problem I had with it.
The coach said the team had a problem with the field conditions today. Can you tell us about what the pitch was like to play on?
Yeah, it was. It was lively. It was very lively. I think it showed that with how we played. We can't blame the pitch. We simply weren't good enough today, and we deserved to lose. So it was lively. Our touches weren't good enough. Our passing wasn't good enough, and that's what's cost us the result at the end of the day.
You did have one really good play, and it seemed like both you and in the back line had a lot of blocks and plays. But specifically, can you tell us about when you came and tackled that ball off, probably saving a goal?
Yeah, that's part of a midfielder's job, getting back and defending the 6-yard box. But again, it's not got us a result, so I don't look at it and pat myself on the back. We've lost the game 2-0, and again, it's disappointing from us. It is really. We can't go from doing what we've doing all season, then come here and put in a performance like that. We need to take ownership of it and get back to work Monday and put things right next week.
And so, as the captain, what needs to be put right in training?
It's just literally go again. We need to park that one. I'm sure we'll go over the video, but we've spoken there. It's the detail. I mean, we got in some great positions, and it's just the final pass was overhit or wasn't quite right, and then we couldn't get a shot off, and we've not tested their goalkeeper enough. So, listen, these things happen in football. It's one of them things. We need to stick together, and we work hard again Monday.
Cheers, safe travels.
Thank you.
All right, Carol.
Westy, is it getting frustrating, the disparity between how you're performing at home and on the road?
No, not at all. I mean, today I think first half it felt like I said, we felt like we were getting in great positions. It was one of them days where the final pass was overhit or not quite the right decision. So, listen, you get that in football. Everything went for us last week. It's part of football, and we need to find that consistency week in, week out. I think today we had a crazy 10 minutes that's cost us the game. We've conceded the goal, and then we've sort of lost our way a bit, and they've scored it quickly again, like we've done to teams in the past, and the game's gone away from you.
Will seemed pretty frustrated out there today. How do you think? Every time a player comes to MLS, there's going to be a transition, learning the referees, learning your teammates. How do you think he's handling some of that?
I think he's been fine. I mean, he shows glimpses of what Wilf can do. Listen, he's not played a lot of football recently. He's new to the league. He's new to the team, so he's only going to get better. But he certainly attracts a number of defenders, and I think Pep's flourishing in that. He's giving Pep a lot of space, and you've seen what the stuff Pep can do. I think he's been our best player so far this season, Pep, and it gives other people more space. So, listen, if Wilf keeps playing and getting minutes under his belt, he's gonna make a real difference for us.
I don't know if you guys could see it when you're leaving the field, but Dean and the Colorado coach had some words sticking up for Wilf. Is that something that you guys take pride in, Dean standing up for you guys? Did you even notice what was happening?
No, I didn't notice, but I'm sure the gaffer would have said his bit. Like I said, that's his job. His job is to protect us players, and he's very good at that.
Right. Thanks, Westy. Have safe travels.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to John.
Hey, Westy. Did you notice, with as much ground as you usually cover in a game, did you personally notice any differences playing at the altitude that Colorado has, or did you notice any difference in the team, like fatigue or anything like that setting in?
No, I didn't notice a difference. I think the only difference it gets is when you go into a sprint. It's when you finish your sprint, it does hit you. But listen, that wasn't that wasn't what cost us the game. Our performance with the ball cost us the game. So we ain't going to use the altitude as an excuse. We're better than that, and we take ownership of our performances. And at the end of the day, we just weren't good enough, and it's been one of them days, and we need to grow from it.
And what's your message to the group as you get ready to come back home for a big game on Saturday?
Just to do what we've been doing. Whenever we've had a bad result, we usually bounce back right. We need to get back to working hard in training, and like I said, we're a team that usually responds well to a loss.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
All right, Nick, you can end it.
All right, thanks. Hey, Ashley, you talked about like those quick swings as far as like a team scores and then they score again right away. You've done it to opponents. How do you as a captain and how do you as a team stop that momentum so those kind of things don't happen?
Yeah, it's not happened to us often. I think today was a one-off. It felt like the game got very stretched. I thought that during the game felt like there was a lot of spaces between the defence, the midfield, and the attackers. So that's not like us, and I think that's what cost us the crazy 10 minutes. I mean, Callie's pulled off a wonderful save again. We were throwing bodies on the line, but we just couldn't quite regroup, and I don't think we maintained the ball well enough, and just to settle it down. And again, that's what's cost us the result.